When looking for birds, you really see and hear everything else like more deeply.
Someone is flying through the woods. He just landed on...
Oh, it's a hawk. Oh, he's gorgeous.
Very
Looks
pretty.
like a red-shouldered.
Yeah. Birdwatching, I think, causes you to focus and zoom out at the same time. So say you're looking for a specific bird, you're really like looking for movement, looking for colors. If you're not looking for a specific bird and you're kind of just outside exploring or listening to whatever you can pick up, it allows you to kind of just feel more connected to Earth, but also you can tap into your thoughts or tap into your emotions without all those distractions of the everyday life. The thing that I love most about birding is the fact that it is so accessible. Wherever you are, you can see birds. And so I think that's a great gateway for people to get into recreation or get into nature and really get exposed to what the outdoors really means to them.
When I moved to Atlanta and got into birding, the social aspect was probably the biggest unexpected thing that I get a lot of joy out of. It's just like a really wonderful community.
Blue jay. Blue jay. Yep.
You don't have to travel far. There are probably people birding in a park, you know, really close to you. I lead field trips really geared towards beginners. There are people there that have never looked through binoculars before. And I think just kind of showing up with curiosity. Birders love talking about birds, myself included. And so I think even if we've heard the same question of the difference of a blue jay versus a blue bird, like we still love to talk about it. And then after a couple trips, I guarantee you're gonna wanna go buy some binoculars.
I always recommend to people, if you would like to get into birding, to figure out what your format is. So some people like books, some people like their phones and like apps. So there's plenty of apps that people can use to learn about birds or learn calls. Birding is for all age ranges, all demographics. So even if you're not interested in the outdoors whatsoever, being able to be marveled by a hawk flying over you or the bright red of a northern cardinal, all of those things can kind of spark interest. And you can also do bird watching on multiple levels as well. So you can go from I'm just a beginner or a backyard birder all the way up to I travel across the world to look at birds. Climate change is one of many factors that affect birds, whether it's through migration or habitat loss. So in the past 50 years, we've lost 3 billion birds with a B, which is a lot of birds. But a lot of that is due to, again, habitat loss, which means a lot of species may live in grasslands, and now we don't have as many grasslands, we have more cities. So that declines populations, as well as the shifting of migration. So birds migrate, they're usually following food or following temperature. I always say they like to have a sweet spot. And so if it gets too hot or if it gets too cold in an area, they're gonna have to shift if they can. And some species are not able to shift. So climate change definitely affects how many birds we see, but also where we're seeing them and when.
Seasons are now defined by the first time you see this or the last time you see this.
Right. Mine is always for spring is the wood thrush. If I hear a wood thrush, I'm like, we've made it.
For me, it's chimney swifts. When you hear that.
Yeah, that's a good one.